All right, you're in for a treat if you've stuck around this long, because we want to tell you how you can give back a little bit through a really cool guy. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler and all-pro defensive end for Minnesota Vikings. Did I sound like I know what I'm talking about? That's just his day job. But now there is a little bit more we want to share with you about Jared Allen. He is also a mean cook in the kitchen, so much so that he even has his own cookbook. It's called The Quarterback Killer's Cookbook, and today he is here to talk about something else in addition to that. So we welcome you to the show.
Thanks for having me. It's cozy.
It is very cozy, yeah. He can give you a little coffee. We make some buffalo sliders for you. We've got a little cool treat for you.
I'm glad I didn't eat this morning.
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the project that you're working on right now. It's really close to your heart. It's a charity event, and let's just start from the top there.
Yeah, basically, my whole family's military. My little brother's in the Marines. My older brother was in the Air Guard. My uncles, grandfather, Marine Corps. And so I went on a USO tour over to Iraq and Afghanistan. And when I came back, it was probably the most humbling experience of my life, So when I came back, I was like, how can I, give back and do my part back home? And so what we did is we created Jared Allen's Homes for Wounded Warriors, and we build or remodel, homes to make them handicap accessible for our wounded war vets.
Wow.
And so that's what we've been doing. And anything we do, we're going to have a fun time doing. And so we have our golf tournament that's coming up June 18th, and then the pre-party is June 17th. And all the money we raise goes 100% to the foundation, which goes 100% to building homes. We just finished a home in Minnesota. Right now, the next homes we build are going to be here in Arizona. We work directly with the VA, and so we get all of our contact information from them, and then we are able to choose our candidates of who we're going to do a home for. Okay,
so you spend your time, people are probably going, wait a second, I thought you said that he didn't play Vikings, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you play for the Vikings. But
I live here. Correct. Who wants to spend miserable winters in Minnesota?
So, the Cardinals don't. No, I'm sorry.
So I've been out here for going on 8 years now.
Yeah.
Both my wife graduated from ASU,
and you like it?
Love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
Now, are you a good golfer?
You know what?
Because you got this golf tournament.
I did win $22 yesterday on the golf course, so I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah.
Watch out, Tiger. That's all I can say.
Hey.
Okay.
I didn't have to withdraw from my tournament. I'm good.
Touché. Let's talk a little bit about your sport in the kitchen, in fact, because you apparently make a mean pheasant nugget.
Yeah,
and you do some good elk burgers.
Burgers. You can really substitute any.
The Quarterback Killer's Cookbook, not your ordinary cookbook, for sure.
No. There's some really cool stories in there. So we sat down, buddy and I were kind of talking about just our hunting trips, and I have to be honest, it was like reading Ted Nugent's book. And so we kind of came up with the idea, and but I called a buddy of mine out here, Aaron May, and he's a phenomenal chef. And so I was like, let's find a way to present wild game in a better light, because everybody kind of just cooks it the same way. You wrap it in bacon, marinate in something, and put it together.
So, is that what you do?
Normally,
Okay.
So
everything tastes better in bacon, though.
I can't argue that.
You can't mess with that. You've got to have at least components of a little bacon.
Exactly. Well, trust me, there is plenty. And so one of my favorite is pheasant nuggets, and we usually cook them up, right there at camp if we're out pheasant hunting, something like that. You just, shake them up in a bag, throw them in a frying pan, a little butter, and then use the drippings and make a little gravy out of it. Throw it on mashed potatoes. Those tend to not make it from the pan to the plate. Everybody's picking their hands in there. And so we threw in some cool stories about everything we did, and it was a fun process. And
well, this is like the hunter hungry man's cookbook.
Yeah, well, I'm an
advocate.
Your
wife, oddly enough, she gives it her nod of approval.
Absolutely. My wife is a phenomenal cook, much better than I am, I'll give her that. And but again, I'm a big advocate of if you're going to hunt, you should eat it.
Right.
Just don't go out and kill stuff. So again, another way to show people, hunting can also be nutritional and delicious.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to try the pheasant nuggets at some point. You'll have to make them.
I'll have to come back on and
maybe we'll have to make them.
I wear a different hat than I usually shave, so I don't have to wear the bearded.
I should also mention, we got to give a shout out to your wife, because I went into the green room this morning and said, let me just tell you, because I'm making a general assumption that you're probably not home watching at 11 o'clock watching Snow and Living. So I try and give you like the summary of what our show's about. You go, no. I got briefed.
Yeah,
My wife watches.
I got briefed.
My wife told me all about it.
I'm right here.
So thanks to your wife for supporting us. All right, so let's recap the information about the charity event once again. So
again, it's you can go to my website, jaredallen69inc.com. Click on our Night Ops golf tournament. That's what's cool about our tournament versus everything else. We play half the holes during the day, and half the holes at night. So, and we're in the process of building a 250 foot slip and slide.
Whoa.
To put out there. It's a great cause, but we're going to have fun doing it. And again, you can go right to the website, jaredallen69inc.com, click on the Night Ops logo, sign up right there. We still got some sponsorships available. All the information's right there.
I like it. You're Jared Fun Allen, middle name, right? Yeah. Emphasis on the fun. All the information is going to be on cinemaliving.com. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to give you a nice little frozen treat. How's that sound?
Oh, it sounds amazing.
I know.